Cheers. It's a cup of tea I'm having. Experimental tea. Experimenting with my tea like I do my art. So yesterday I went to the market down the street from our house. At the end of the road is a park, and I go there and show off the things that I create. And yesterday was a good day for me, which is not typical. It's a little something I'm getting into. Anyways, let me tell you. So yesterday was a beautiful, windy, partly cloudy day down by the bay, St. Andrews Bay. And the wind blew, and it was kind of a cool day, but not very cold. The wind blew from the south, a little bit southwest, I believe, the way my hair was blowing, and I can look into the bay and see the white caps of the water. And sometimes the sun would peek through the clouds, and you could see the reflection or the sunlight on the waves, and that would just kind of sparkle and glimmer. And then the wind, as the day progressed, got a little breezier. And if you're into sailing, I guess it would be a good day to be on a sailboat, because it was certainly windy. You would have been heeling over, is what they call when it leans over. Not my thing. I get so scared. But I'll do it again one day. So yesterday, what was popular was my corrugated boxes that I turned into little art journals or little journals or recipe books or what have you. Oh, gift giving or keep it for yourself. Let me walk over here and get it. I made one using envelopes, one that you guys didn't see, it's not in my videos. I did it off camera. And then this one was the one that I had up, and I thought this would go because it was for Valentine's, but it didn't. It didn't go. It didn't impress anybody, I guess. I don't know. But it's still in my Etsy shop. The next thing that was popular yesterday was my seashell and seahorse. I have a thing for seahorses. I love seahorses. They're extinct, and we should leave them alone, or going extinct. I think extinct is when they are no more. I don't know. Anyways, we should just leave the seahorses alone and let them have their own little environment in the wild. But anyways, so all of those things sold because I made them into shredded paper and my paper clay bowls. I haven't done these in a while, and my adopted sister and my sister and other people, my sister-in-law and everybody was asking about where's my bowls, and I haven't been making them, and it kind of makes a mess. So making them, I try to be neat about it, but anyways, the house has just been kind of full of entertainment from a 2-year-old, and I've just been celebrating having him around and loving on him, our little grandson. So I really haven't been getting into the bowl scene, but I'm back in it. But this is the one that did not sell. It has two little girls, like little sisters. And anyways, kind of, it looks better on the back than it does the front. But that's something that sold real well yesterday. Not so much the Valentine's. I only made 2 Valentine's things and they're gone. Also, all the little pendants that I had wire wrapped. I had wire wrapped my very first pendant. That was the Tree of Life. Something, I love trees. And I grew up under oak trees here in the South, and they were just absolutely beautiful. But the trees that I grew up under was blown down by the hurricane, which blows my mind. But they are no more. But there is one tree, and I found out that the city at one point wanted to cut it down because they thought it would be damaged. But everybody fought and said, no, don't you dare. But this tree is not damaged. It has lived through wars, civil wars, and I don't know, it goes way back. But they had a little tea lighting ceremony for it. But I started making these little sun catchers, and I had sold all those. I still have the very first one that I made. Nobody's interested in that. I also gave them out for gifts to the family, to my children. The family Tree of Life, you know, representing our family and our family tree, but also at the same time thinking about the tree that survived this hurricane in our park. During the holidays, they like to dress it up real pretty, and during the spring, which it's spring-like weather now, even it's February, little ferns come out on its branches, and it's absolutely beautiful. Love the tree. I had a beautiful, I wouldn't say beautiful picture, but it was a picture and I accidentally deleted it forever. And I hate that that happened. But it was a picture of my dog Dixie. Or, I'm sorry, that's her sister, Trixie. She was a black and white mixed dog that I saved from going to the pound. Her and her sister, my husband and I brought them in, and they were puppies and made them part of our family. But my husband, I guess, had taken a photo of Trixie and I by underneath this tree on a bench after the hurricane, and we're just kind of looking at debris everywhere, and Trixie's right there with me. Dixie was left behind at my daughter and son-in-law's house, and almost became family over there, I guess, because it took a while before I came back for her. She's like, Mom, are you going to come get your dog? I know what you're doing. You're trying to find her a home, but no, things were pretty messed up. So what I'm doing now is I get inspired by watching a lot of you out there. And one lady was saying that they were doing a card swap, and you do purple and butterflies and a button. So I'm like, and then send it to her with $3, $3. So it had to be 5 by 3.5. And anyways, I made this. I don't know what she was looking for. Camera keeps going out. Too full. All right, well, I have some more of this experimental tea. I have pepper and turmeric and black tea. I don't know if it's ever a thing, but I just made it up. Made sense to me at the time. I have a little high cholesterol, so I'm trying to bring it down. And you can do that with turmeric and black pepper. The black pepper bonds it. But it was hot. Now it's cold because I tried to download all this, and I didn't bring my tea with me. Doggone it. I hate it when that happens. Anyways, this is a card that I made. And when I made the card, I thought, oh, I don't know if that is what she wants. Oh my goodness. All this camera equipment. My cell phone keeps giving out on me, so anyways, moving on here. I don't know how well you see this. It's a cloudy day outside. I have this lamp on. I don't have the other ones. It's a ring light. But anyways, inspired by this card, I thought I would do something by putting it here because I don't know that this is even what she wants. So I'm going to go through all of my samples here from when I worked at the furniture store many moons ago. I had a little section in the middle of the showroom where I help find those who wanted their furniture for, it was Lazy Boy, for their to cover their furniture, words and things. Oh my goodness, I kind of like that. I'm kind of stuck on that. It's a denim. I hope you guys see this. I don't know, do you see it? I have a wide angle lens there that I bought whenever I was working for a condo from a girl, that co-worker that I work with at this furniture store. Why she became a boss and asked me to come along, and because I did portrait photography, she asked me, well, can you do photography for the condominiums? And I said yes. So I went and took photos of all the people there for their name tags, and then it all came out a blur. I was with a different camera. I didn't have my focus, I think, got bumped, and I got overwhelmed because they all came at the same time, and I thought they were all going to come in at different times, not all at once. I wasn't prepared for that, so I got overwhelmed and just kept it going. And then when I got home and downloaded everything, they were all blurry. So that was an embarrassment to her and to me. My daughter helped me out. I guess she was kind of embarrassed about that too much to admit it, that had happened, but it happened. Things happen. And you move along, you move forward, and you keep going. Learn from it. So they got another photographer to go in and take care of all the people. Normally, all the equipment is already set up in a studio, and I go in and pose everybody and do the lighting there. Not have to pack everything up, unload, put everything up, all the equipment up, and do it from there. I don't really care for that. I like having a location to where you come to me and I'll take your picture. That's just how I work. That's how I was trained. That's how I work. Taking the back off this. I wish I had zigzag scissors. That's what I call them. Zigzag. I do have a pair here. They belong to my aunt, but they're very old and they don't really work. So, just love that zigzaggedy look. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as the cover. Maybe I'll wrap it around. Maybe I'll put this in the back like this. And then yes, I think that's what I'll do. I'll do that. And then this will be in the back. Ta-da! That's what I'll do. And then I'll do this sort of kind of thing. It just seems like it needs more in the back. And I self-stitch all these in. It'll be one signature here. And then my mother had suggested, hi Mama if you're watching, I love you, that I make a garden book journal. I thought that was a really excellent idea. I hadn't thought of that. Spring is in the air, why not? So I gotta really do my investigating and see what I should do. Do you guys remember Minnie Pearl? Do you know who Minnie Pearl is? She was a comedian at in Nashville on stage, but she'd wear her little cute little straw hats with her price tag on it, and I kind of think of that when I have this still on my scissors because I thought it was so pretty, but it's starting to get bent. These are some really excellent scissors, guys. I'm really happy with this purchase. That's them. I don't know if you see it. Manual focus, not auto. That's where I get myself in trouble all the time. I like to do the manual and then I get unfocused. It's my story of my life. I should stir that up, but I'm upstairs. My spoon is downstairs. I debated on bringing it up, and I should have because I saw the little goodies down at the bottom. Let's see if I swirl it around. Peppery. Yum. So anyways, I thought I'd do something like that. Now, what I need to do is pick out my papers and what I want to go in here. And I never really have a plan. I just kind of go with the flow. Whatever I think looks great, you know. So I think I'll do that. And I'll turn this camera off if it's even recording.